So here's the basic rundown of what we're going to be covering today. We're going to be covering the basics of a system called total motion release. Now, total motion release is a system that is developed by a physical therapist. His name is Tom DeLonzo Baker, and you can definitely go look it up, okay? It has its own website and actually has an entire program that you can purchase, and it will take you through these steps in detail. Like, it is very detailed, very protocol driven. If you are a numbers person, data person, or like to write things down, it's fantastic. Now, I personally have been using this system for over 3 years now. I am level 3 certified in it. And I'm not a huge write down your numbers person. So what I have done with the system is taken it and pulled the pieces that I have found to be the most beneficial, given the best bang for your buck kind of time, and made what I like to call is Andrea's lazy version of TMR, because as amazing and effective as TMR is, it can sometimes be a little time consuming, in my opinion, to first learn. So what I'm doing is I'm really breaking down the pieces. I'm mentioning this because if you feel like you need more, know that this system is very robust, and it's something that I will individually take clients through. I will individually take clients through the nitty-gritty piece if that's what you want, for sure. But I find a lot of people can get such amazing results with just these basic steps, that why the heck not start easy? And then my motto is always start really easy and as lazy as possible first. Do the least amount that you need to do, and if we need to add more, we'll add more pieces in, okay? So just know that's where we're starting from. So TMR is a system that really aims to bring your body back into symmetry. Many times we're doing things throughout the day that are using the same muscle groups over and over. And like, if you're right-handed, you tend to do a lot more on the right. If you have, two monitors and you tend to turn more to one side, or just the way you're set up, we just often unknowingly are using just one side of our body in one way a lot more than, say, another side. And so what it's doing is it starts to bring that back into symmetry. And in order to do so, you have to identify what is asymmetric first. One thing I always like to say is something being asymmetric isn't bad. It's just, look, that's different from side to side, okay? So none of this is about judging our bodies or being like, oh my gosh, I'm so different from side to side, this is horrible. No, not at all. In fact, we are all naturally asymmetric. For instance, we all have a liver. Oh, I almost went down the right side. On your right side, and not on your left side. You have a stomach on your left side. Your liver, just the presence of your liver actually moves your rib cage a little bit, and it makes everyone a little bit asymmetric. So almost everyone has a tiny bit of a leg length discrepancy, has a tiny bit of a pelvic obliquity, has a tiny bit of a scoliosis, for instance. That's really normal. It's not bad, okay? But we can use these asymmetries to actually fix ourselves. And the best part about TMR is when you can, the way we fix ourselves with TMR is pain-free, okay? We don't have to use painful movements. And so what I'm going to be showing you is a series of assessment movements. There's just 4 to start with. That's it, okay? 4 movements that we're going to be going through, and we're going to look for asymmetries from these movements. And then from there, you're going to pick the movement that's the most asymmetric and use it to treat yourself.